Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have our middle of the road car going on out, and we got some research going on for predictive stock control. I'm also going to get some of these faster imports and stuff, fast overhead belts. I feel like conveyor speed is not our problem. I feel like other things are our problem, such as other things, just other things, you know, just other things. Are all these guys working correctly? So, middle of the road, you got electric windows. Let's get a middle of the road car all the way down here and see. So you're middle of the road, you got electric windows. We put electronics in here, don't we? So that's where we put that stuff in. Air conditioning. Where's air conditioning going? Because we've got anti-lock brakes, we've got central locking. Do we have central locking? I'm not sure we do. Driver airbag, we got electric windows, heater, in-car music, I'm pretty sure electronics put that in, power steering. You know what? Let's grab a car. Middle of the road, here we go. So let's look at this one. Air conditioning, you do not have. Anti-lock brakes, you got. Central locking. You don't have air conditioning and central locking, both missing. Electric windows, heater, in-car music, power steering. So air conditioning and central locking. Okay, I feel like you got to be doing one of them. In-car music, yes. Oh, look at all that crap. Where's air conditioning going? Air conditioning and central locking. I wonder if our research screen tells us at all. Technologies. Driver assistance. Central locking. Fit door panels. Okay, let's check that out first. Why is this crap not working? You need to be doing that, and you weren't. Okay. Oh, that uses servos as well. Okay, so we already got a servo storage area up there, so that should be fine. And it shouldn't be too much of a pain because we only need 4 doors for a car, so we're not gonna be in the stupid situation where we need 5 windows. So as long as this guy keeps half and half, that should be fine. Configuring imports. I wish we could configure exactly how many imports are on there, but I think even with that upgrade, we still can't do that. So, technology. What was the other one? Air conditioning. Where is my air conditioning and why is it? Unlocks. Oh, it's a new slot? What? Fit air conditioning. Oh, well, that's a pain in the ass. Accessories. Aircon. So you are after the windshield. No. Does it matter what order we do them? I feel like it probably does. So this is dashboard. This is a windscreen, so we need an aircon. Alright, bye-bye dashboard. Bye-bye this. Dashboard. Oh wait, we better put this one down first. Yeah, it's a weird shape. I knew it was going to be a weird shape. Okay. Conveyor. Like that. And look at that. That is our air... Is that our air conditioning system? Damn, that looks weird. That looks like a bunch of speakers or something. I guess maybe it's aircon. So what are you? You are middle of the road. So you are about to become the first car that gets aircon. And then you are a basic yo, so you should just skip this station, if I'm correct. How long does this take? 2 minutes. That's fine. Basic yo, come on buddy. Just goes straight through. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we got some of these guys. Middle of the road is still backing up. And basic yo is sold out, so you go up to 25, you go down to 30. So we're sort of balancing out our profits here a little bit. What is going on here? What is slowing you guys down? Yellow is things stalled. Okay, you guys, I'm happy with you guys. You guys are all backed up. There's nothing really slowing them down, actually. Is this. This is slowing them down. 4 minutes and 30 seconds for a roof. Okay, so you are a slow guy. at the moment. We can do stock control. We can get some faster robots, and we can speed this up a little bit because, yeah, 4 minutes 30 seconds is fine. It's below the 5-minute mark, which is kind of our thing at the moment, where we want everything to be basic. Yo, middle of the road. Ah, so you got uninstalled features: central locking, air conditioning, electric windows. So a bunch of them do have missing features, and that's probably why they're not selling all that well. But if we go to the showroom, driver airbag, central locking and heating. Why are you not got that installed? You should have all of that crap. Okay. So these are really old ones. Can we do anything with these? I'm not sure if we can. Maybe they'll sell eventually, but they probably won't. Driver airbag, central locking and heating. So if we pause, driver airbag, central locking and heating. Driver airbag and heating. Of course, of course, of course. Why am I just so dumb? I swear to God. These tiny little things. So central locking was on the doors, wasn't it? Please tell me the doors are okay. Please tell me the doors are okay. Yeah, they're fine. So that's just a thing. So now we are finally, we will have a full car. No route to stockpile. Upgrade all slots. 81,000. Yeah, we can afford that. Choose next research project. I thought there was going to be more, but apparently it's not. Give me some robot arms, please. More robots. Yes. No route to stockpile. I feel like you have made a terrible mistake here by not hooking that up. There we go. How do we purge these guys? Because they're uninstalled features. I don't feel like they're ever going to sell. Although they are less. So mid-range, when they got all the features, will sell for a lot more. So these guys, their price automatically gets dropped when they're when they don't have the features. So that's fine. Excellent. More robots. Expand all slots. We don't really need to expand all slots. Although now that I've gotten rid of that button, I'm going to have to do all of them manually, aren't I? But let's just... This is the roof, wasn't it? It's the roof. Upgrades. Buy. Your time just went down by 25 seconds. I'm very happy about that. Because, I mean, there's no point upgrading the rest of them anyway, because then this guy will still be the slowest one. But as a downside, now we have to go around manually. And revenue overdrive. 10 million buckaroos. That is absolutely beautiful. You don't have robots, do you? So I can't improve your efficiency. I keep forgetting that 5 minutes is our thing, is our deal. We're never going to go faster than that. So anyway, robots. Let's do that. Import priorities. I hope that's going to allow us to change the things here. Like change. I really want to change how much these stockpiles have, because I feel like that would be really, really awesome. Anyway, what's our goals here? We keep forgetting about goals. We were thinking about doing parts this episode, weren't we? So prices. This is for everything. So we could do some things. Look at that. Stop-start powertrain. 1,700. That's pretty big. Napa leather seats. That's pretty big as well. I wonder how much Napa leather a leather seat takes. Probably 1. So you're almost doubling your profits there by making the damn things yourself. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can make. We can't make a lot, actually. We need to expand our base area a bit. How's our cars doing? All of these crappy middle-of-the-road ones are just not selling. Look at this guy. 27k, and he's got everything. And he's not selling that much either, actually. It's all middle-of-the-road ones. Our middle-of-the-road ones are not selling at 30%. Oh, God. All of our budget ones are selling, though. Like, really selling. You know what? We got a decent amount of money. Let's reduce that to 0%. And let's just try and sell out as many of these guys as we can. And then, once we've got rid of all the crap... Yeah, that's going to lose us a bit of money in the long run, but I just want to get rid of the damn things. Look at that. Cheap cars, everybody. Come on down. And what we're actually going to do... Whoops, I shouldn't have got rid of a whole station. I should have just got rid of a conveyor belt. My bad. But... now we have to go and we have to upgrade this. We have to buy extra robots. We don't have to buy extra robots, but we have to buy all this other crap. In-car music. Alright, sell all of me cars. I do not want any more crappy cars without features on them, because I just do not. Basic car has a heater. What else did we give the basic car? In-car music, which it gets from here. So, that's fine. Faster resource imports. I feel like resource conveyor. Okay, so that's hooked up. So you're a basic, yo. Why have you not got the music? Why do you not have the music hooked up? I feel like you should. And you guys, in-car music. Whoa, let's slow it down a bit. In-car, so this one's got in-car music, but I think we just created a car missing the music. Yes, we did. It should sell pretty fast though. I mean, it's not worth much. No, it's not selling fast at all. Middle of the road. Back up to 30%. Thank you very much. I mean, when it comes down to it, we're doing well. We are selling a whole bunch of stuff. Some of these guys are going a little bit red sometimes, but it's all good. It's really annoying that we can get rid of something, place it back down, forget to do the upgrades. So configure imports. Yeah, see, this is just determining whether it gets local or any. So you can do prefer local, which means it'll get local stuff, the stuff that you make, if it's available, and otherwise it just won't. I feel like we should get a bit more power. Actually, no, there's research to increase the power plant efficiency, so maybe we'll get that. But okay, so let's start off. I feel like, yeah, I keep forgetting what we need to do, but I know what we need to do. Middle of the road, middle of the road. So maybe 30% is a bit too much for these guys, but they're selling down, they're going up, they're going down, they're going up, they're going down. I suppose when they actually have all of the features that I'm supposed to be giving them, then they do sell fairly fast. 500 car. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So yeah, the middle of the road ones do seem to be going out pretty fast. Let's see. So we need all sorts of research. Faster, we're going to get this research done, and then I'm going to move on to expanding the factory research, because we do need this. Because we can't make parts unless we actually expand the factory to be able to have space to make those parts. That's kind of how it works. And how is our money situation? It's a bit all over the place, to be honest. Income, middle of the road's doing okay. It doesn't show me a profit per car though. I would love it if it did that. Because yeah, I'm a bit confused about this, because it costs $2,000. Well, it costs 3.7 for me to buy the part, and increases the market value by 2,000. So, for just on the base of air conditioning, our markup needs to be like 80% or something stupid like that to make it worth it. But so I'm really not sure if like our mid-level cars are actually we're selling at a loss, because it's very hard to tell. It is very hard to tell. Oh, what's common? Basic car is common. Yeah, I guess it would be. QA is common as well. Okay. Advanced manufacturing. What's under here? Steel sheets. We can actually make steel. That's interesting. These guys are really getting backed up behind the old Q&A. But that's fine. Our money situation is fine. ish. Expenses. What are expenses like? It's just component purchases. Raw materials. I don't know what raw materials we're actually getting. Servos, maybe. I think those servos maybe count as raw materials. Facilities, power plant, marketing department. I feel like we could probably do some marketing at some point. Because we're definitely not selling things as fast as I would like. So marketing should be a good thing. But we're going to do hearts first. And what do we need? So chassis. What can we make? Axles. I feel like we should start at the start with axles. Then after axles, let's do some marketing. Add to queue. What is computer sales? Let's get that as well. Just to get our sales up, so we get to the nice point where everything just zooms out the door, and maybe we can get up to like 30% increase, 40% increase again, because we're not bad. We're selling pretty well at 30%, which I'm very happy with, although the mid-ranges are backing up a little bit. View count. Poor value for money. Well, you can just go and suck my balls, because there we go. Alright, they're selling, and it just sold. So there we go. Stop complaining. Bloody pain in the ass customers, I swear to God. Now I know why bloody car salesmen are just such pricks most of the time, because of the customers. You got a perfectly good car, and nobody will sell it for your overinflated prices. So no wonder you're just, yeah, just not good, not good. All right, give me some factory expansion, please. There we go, and we expand. Rent per square meter. Take you over a nearby building. Yeah, okay, we'll expand. That's probably going to knock my expenses down. Oh, my expenses are really... That's a ton of money that we just started using up. What the hey? Maybe that's normal. Maybe that is normal. Expenses. Rent. Our rent will probably go up, yeah, but 24 hours. Capital investment. I have no idea what that is. All time capital... That's probably building shit. Actually, why do you have an export there? I'm not going to need to export crap over here. It's just not going to happen. So, you are... What did we say? Axles. We're researching axles right now. I'm assuming make axle. So, we're going to be making axles next up. And that'll be the first thing that we want to make. So let's actually make axle. I don't know what resources it takes yet. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. 4 employees. How many does it make? I do not know, but once we figure out what resources it actually requires, then we can start to figure out if we're actually going to make a profit building those damn things. So yes. 11 cars. Marketing. No, we're still doing make axle. Get those cars out there. I still have a feeling that it would be a good idea to duplicate this quality check, because it is a backup, but then again, we got 12 cars waiting in the showroom. So once we are out of cars, once our marketing is kicked into gear and we've got an empty showroom, and once, you know, we're actually making a decent profit off all these guys, then maybe I will consider upgrading that. But for now, it's fine. And there was an upgrade to make the export a little bit faster as well. Come on, buddy. I could add more research slots, but I feel like my money is in a little bit of a very fluid situation. If I do the wrong thing, then it might start going down in weird ways. Power, we mentioned we were going to do power research, weren't we? We don't want a high output power plant. We just want power plant efficiency. Add to queue. There we go. Come on, buddy. Yes, I love the fact that we're still selling these. Middle of the road, middle of the road. All of our middle of the road ones are backing up, and our basic ones are selling pretty fast. So you know what that means. Jack the prices up. Good boy. Good boy. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. That's a little bit creepy, but axles. Alrighty, make axles. What is your deal? What is your deal? So what do you need? You require 1 steel and you output 1 axle, and you take a buttload of time. So we're going to need a lot of these. Alright, so let's do some maths. So you need an axle every 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You need an axle every 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So we need 2 axles every 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which means we need 1 axle every 1 minute and 10 seconds, which means we need 5 of these things. So one's an input and one's an output, if I understand this correctly. So make axle. We are going to put you over in the corner. Make axle, make axle, make axle. It's probably not very a very good way of doing this, but it's fine. Resource importer. We've got to figure out which one's the input and which one's the output. Okay, so that's the input. Right there, that's the input. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, let's get rid of this. So what we do here is we do that, and that's all the inputs, and then all of the outputs go up, across, and over to here. Excellent. How have you got no route to stockpile? Stop being a little wuss. No route for resources. I set that up. I got the thing. Do you really need a route to a stockpile to actually... You've got a stockpile. It's right there. Don't be such a complainy pants, okay? Get your stuff working. I really don't understand this. You're right. You just got deleted because you were complaining too much. Insufficient resources. And this guy just started working. You are being a complainy pants as well, so we are going to delete you. Anybody who complains gets deleted. That is the new punishment for complaining. Alright, insufficient resources. I'm happy with that complaint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No export room. That's fine. If you're backed up, that is fine. So what we do then is we have a supply storage area. And you are going to be add item axle. Only local. And you are going to be 16 of the damn things. And then we go to Mr. here, and we configure imports. Only local. Marketing, thank you very much. What's your upgrade? Predictive stock control. Oh, you've already got that one. Extra robots. I don't feel like we need extra robots. You are going to be only local. Excellent. Now if we have a look at the prices, we can see that an axle costs $386 and steel costs 80 bucks. Holy crap. That's a lot of difference. And yes, this is going to take some time to actually get things going, but yeah. Eventually these guys should back off and actually get used. Once these guys are running at full speed, I feel like they should anyway. They're probably using up crap at the moment, but we're not going to import any more axles from the outside. We'll just be building all of them locally, and that should definitely help our profit margins run. What do we got? We got middle of the road, we got some basic yo, we got quite a lot of basic yo actually. They're not quite selling as much as I thought they would. Middle of the road, selling pretty well. They keep saying poor value for money, but they're just a bunch of pricks anyway. So basic yo, I feel like we're still selling them though, so I'm not going to complain too much. Middle of the road is at 30%. So I feel like 30% is maybe kind of the sweet spot for these guys. So yes, we're at the 24-minute mark. What else do we want to do in this episode? Because I feel like we can probably do some other stuff. You are a drive shaft. You take 2 minutes, and we only need one of you. So let's make some drive shafts. Oh, we have to research that, don't we? Bloody research. Okay. Marketing. Do we have to do anything with marketing? Facilities. Marketing department. 52,000. Okay, so that goes in the green section. Yoink. Alrighty. Actually, marketing can go over here. We'll just chuck it in the corner right there. You're a marketing department, and you know what? You get a friend. So there we go. Facilities. Excellent. So sell me some stuff and sell it nice and quick. I don't know how much they're going to use up in terms of resources, but what are we researching now? Computerized sales. Upgrade at slot export. Yes, we definitely want that. So let's go ahead and check out. Oh, that's export. For some reason I thought that was quality check. We need faster quality check. Upgrades. Increases the speed by a bit. Takes 3 minutes instead of 4 minutes. Completely irrelevant because quality check is currently our throughput problem. I'm not sure we can really do too much about that anyway, but yeah, as I said, we're not selling a ton of cars at the moment. Basic yo, basic yo. I feel like we're good. I feel like we're very good, so we're not going to be able to build up the thing though, the whatchamacallit. Where is it? Drive shaft. Add to queue, and we'll do fuel tanks as well, add to queue. And I feel like once we get to the point where we're manufacturing all of these little parts locally, then basically, yeah, whatever, we'll upgrade you. I think it uses a bit more power, but who gives a crap? Once we get to the point where we're creating all of this stuff locally, then it is going to be pretty huge. Like, our profits are going to start to go up quite a bit because, as you can see, expenses, this big red thing is component purchase. We want that to go down by a ton. Raw materials has gone up a bit, so that's beautiful. That'll be all the steel we're getting in. I really like that. There's actually there was a steel thing, wasn't there? You can actually make your own steel. That's hardcore. Or steel sheets, to be honest. Make servos. I have a feeling like steel sheets are used for like doors or something like that, and then you make steel sheets by actually getting steel and like smooshing it or something like that. Yeah, you take steel, you create a steel sheet. Look at that, 92, 119. So that's $27 you save by doing it yourself. And power plant efficiency, upgrade all slots. What is that going to give us? 19, that's not as much as I thought it would be. And we're getting up to the 23k, so I feel like we do need to build a bunch more of these. We can get the high output power plants, 3800, but they cost a bit more than double. Although they take less employees, so they're probably overall better for actually doing stuff. Anyway, let's put it up to there. That's more than enough. And I feel like this episode is pretty good at the moment. Our marketing department, I'm not sure if they're really having that much impact, but they seem to be doing okay. And I mean, look at this. We got this many cars coming through. We are stacked up, absolutely 100% full, and they're keeping up. Well, we're starting to go over a little bit now, so let's go ahead and add a bunch more marketing departments. Yeah, and let's see if they can pull their weight. I'm hoping they can. I'm hoping it's just a case of no export room. All right, you guys are fine. Actually, only the first two are really being used. Maybe I did my maths incorrectly. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to build one. Then maybe these guys are backed up a little bit. Because 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I feel like my maths is right. I just don't know. Okay, so this does it? Yeah, I feel like it's backed up the line. Because it's only working at half speed, because you got to remember the quality check takes 5 minutes. These guys take 2 minutes. So we should have just said, oh, you need 2 axles every 5 minutes, and then we probably would have gotten a more accurate estimation. And you know what? I don't know if we're actually going to go down to a 2 minute. So let's just change this to be a 5 minute base. Let's just make it a 5 minute base. Let's just make that decision. Whoops, shouldn't have done that. But I want to get rid of these damn things. I still have to look up that bloody bloody thing, the bloody way to get rid of these properly. What are you doing here? Drive shaft. Maybe we can squeeze that in right at the end. So you are going to be add item, drive shaft, only local. Don't want any of these other crap. 16. How many slots do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 32. So if I drag this up, it goes up to 20 and then no further. And we'll probably make this fuel tanks as well. So this will be 8. So we'll have 8 drive shafts, 16 axles, and then 8 fuel tanks. So we've got our drive shafts. So how many do we need? We need 1 every 5 minutes. Ignoring how fast this one actually goes, we need 1 every 5 minutes. So you take 2 minutes to make a drive shaft, which is pretty sweet. Look at the messed up way these guys are doing it. That's just annoying. So annoying the way they do that. And I've got no choice but to link these belts now. Which means that this thing might actually start supplying fuel tanks, like for this guy over here. And I don't know how to stop it doing that. I'd love to just keep the things completely disconnected. So, alrighty. You know, you got some drive shafts. You, sir, are now going to be using... I don't need extra robots. You are going to be using only local. Excellent. Only local for my thing. Chassis. We can't make undercarriages. We can't make undercarriages? I guess not. Alright, let's make some fuel tanks. Let's finish that off. 4 minutes and 6 seconds for 1, which is fine. Okay. So let's go to the resource conveyor. Let's do that. Sufficient resources. Boom, 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 boom. Add fuel tanks. 8. Only local. And you are going to be using only local. Excellent. And of course we will have to fix this up if we go under the 5-minute round trip at some point in the future, but for now, look at that, they all use steel. Who would have thought fuel tanks are made of steel? I would have thought they'd be some sort of plastic, but crime is 2 steel. Okay. So are you passing over fuel tanks? I feel like you are. This guy is actually... Yeah, that machine is really going nuts there, so... It's keeping this guy pretty well stocked though. I feel like it's... We'll have to see in the future. Yeah, so there is a delay, so I think we should be fine there. And that is it. We are fully making chassis from our own components where we can. So if we have a look, how much is the fuel tank? $567. I think it needs 2 steel, and steel is $86, so... Whoa mama, we are saving some bank there. That is beautiful. And the drive shaft is... Drive shaft... $239. So that's like 3 times as much as we can make it with steel. I feel like those prices are just so crazy. The difference is so crazy. But anyway, our profits, yeah man, our profits are gonna start going through the roof here. Let's have a look at the cars. Not that one, this one. Middle of the road. We got a ton of middle of the road. We got a few basic roads. Do I drop the prices or do... I feel like that's a pretty even split. Let's see. When we hit 20, maybe I'll drop the prices, but I feel like having 15 in the showroom, not necessarily a bad idea. What are the dodgy-ass customers saying? Well, these guys have got no... Poor value for money. Yeah, that's customers. Well, none of these have actually been viewed by customers. Customer view count 5, 7, 9... Damn. Okay, nobody loves this budget car. Why are the middle of the road cars budget? Is the... Just don't have enough features. They've gone down to the budget range. Okay. Let's have a look at our income. It's kind of not that good, to be honest. Alright. We have to go through and we have to do a next episode. I feel like our income needs a little bit of work. Maybe some new features on cars. I do not know, but I'll catch you guys in just a bit.